for it to be negotiated.
Peter Obi, I've told you, this Peter Obi, anybody who becomes president of Nigeria and does not give a right of place, I'm not saying an appointment for Peter Obi, Peter Obi will remove that person from office in another election. Mark my words.
So are you saying this same wave?
This same wave will not stop.
Can be repeated.
This same wave, this Peter Obi, the people supporting him, the Peter Obi that I know, after this general election, they will continue.
Even though the next cycle of elections is in 4 years.
I'm telling you, those guys.
From tragedy to politics, Peter Obi's journey took a dramatic turn. After paying condolences to Governor Umar Namadi over Jigawa's tanker explosion, which claimed 180 lives, Obi headed to Kano. At Aminu Kano International Airport, a surprise awaited. Rabiu Kwankwaso, presidential candidate of the new Nigerian People's Party, with a clever trick to outmaneuver Peter Obi. His Excellency Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf of Kano State, accompanied by Kwankwaso and Peter Obi, received 29 beneficiaries of his 2023 foreign postgraduate students who completed their master's degree in India. During the chance encounter, Governor Kwankwaso asked Peter Obi about his presence. Obi shared his condolences visit to Jigawa's Governor Umar Namadi and the victims' families of the devastating tanker explosion. When Kwankwaso inquired about Obi's private jet, Obi burst into laughter. Kwankwaso cautioned Obi against being perceived as part of them, that is, the political elite to which Kwankwaso belonged. This prompted Obi's affirmation, "I am always with the masses."
They just told me that you are around. Yes, I went to Jigawa. Because of this incident. So I started to go there and see the government. Yeah, it's good. That day we finished. I finished this flight to go back to Lagos. This flight, yes, that just arrived. Go back to Lagos. Why is our the private one? Why are you keeping it? Don't allow them to look at you like assholes. No, I'm always you're like the masses. I'm always with the masses. Yes. Thank you very much. I had the coming to receive and the commissioner. You're the one who sponsored me. So it's your own program. So it's advertising. And they say when we say it's working.
Peter Obi's encounter with Kwankwaso was more than just a casual conversation. It held deeper significance. Kwankwaso's advice to Obi, "Don't let people perceive you the way they perceive us," was a tacit acknowledgement of Obi's reputation as a man of the people, a national hero. This distinction sets Obi apart from other politicians, including Kwankwaso himself, who have been struggling with public perception. In Nigerian politics, public image is crucial, and politicians often attempt to control the narrative through media manipulation. Some even pay pundits to present themselves favorably on television. However, a politician's true character is ultimately defined by their actions, which shape public opinion. Peter Obi's appeal stems from his commitment to frugality, economic production, and resourceful management, resonating with Nigerians, particularly the youth. His Obidient Movement has become a symbol of hope for change, transcending traditional party lines. The encounter between Obi and Kwankwaso mirrors the complexities of Nigerian politics, where perception is reality. Obi's reputation as a champion of the people contrasts sharply with a widespread disillusionment toward politicians. The latest encounter between Peter Obi and the Kwankwaso has sparked renewed discussions about a potential merger between their parties, particularly in light of the upcoming 2027 presidential elections. Nigeria's northern region is plagued by poverty, hunger, and insecurity, fueling the desire for a leader who can bring about transformative change. The 2023 elections highlighted Peter Obi as a beacon of hope for Nigerians seeking deliverance from their struggles. To many, especially the youth, the contest was not merely between Obi and other politicians, but a battle between the masses and the entrenched political elite. This sentiment is captured in the rallying cry of young Nigerians who exclaimed they were running for the presidency through Peter Obi, symbolizing their trust in him as an agent of change.
The Obidient Movement is pretty simple. We're just a group of frustrated Nigerians who want good governance. It's as simple as that. And we are running for presidency. Each and every one of us in the Obidient Movement is running for presidency through Peter Obi.
Today, the 2023 elections are gone, but Peter Obi has not relented in his goodwill actions across Nigeria, as after the Supreme Court had delivered its final verdict on the election petition matters, Peter Obi promised to Nigerians and said, "I am not going away. I will be with you till the day breaks." He has since been keeping to his promise. He is not yet the president, but he has been more popular across Nigeria than President Bola Tinubu himself. Meanwhile, the Obedients have not stopped making plans on how to unseat the ruling party. Some of them have proposed that an alliance between Peter Obi and other strong political actors could do the magic. A devoted Peter Obi supporter, identified as Naughty Owl, embarked on a remarkable journey from Lagos to Kano earlier this year. His mission was to persuade Rabiu Kwankwaso to consider merging forces with Peter Obi, a move that could potentially reshape Nigeria's political landscape.
Yeah, so just landed at Aminu Kano International Airport, Kano, and like I promised, I'll be going to Kwankwaso's house to ask him to join the Take Back Nigeria train, to ask him to partner with Nigerian youth and take back Nigeria from hawks, from greedy men that has held us down for so long.
However, Kwankwaso's stance on a possible merger with Peter Obi had already been known. In one interview, Kwankwaso proudly made a comparison of himself with Peter Obi, stating that he would align with him provided that certain conditions were met.
I am bigger than Peter Obi politically. I'm his elder brother. I am a PhD holder. I performed better than him when I was a governor of my state. I have no problem with emphasizing Peter Obi, but only if certain conditions are met.
On his part, Peter Obi made it clear that he would only consider partnering with parties that share his values and ideologies. This stance suggests Obi prioritizes principle over political expediency, indicating he wouldn't compromise on his vision for Nigeria's future.
Say yes to Kwankwaso joining you as collaborators to make sure that you have the support of the North and the South. Would you agree
must
to that?
first establish what we are going to achieve by that coming together. Collaboration is not just going to be for state capture and continue the same consumption. So if it is collaboration for production, we will.
So
we want to dismantle the two biggest jobs in Nigeria is what I want to dismantle.
While a possible merger remains a probability, many young supporters of Peter Obi are confident that he can achieve victory in the 2027 presidential elections without merging with a strong political opponent. They believe Obi's popularity and grassroots support are enough to secure a win. This optimism stems from his impressive showing in the 2023 elections, where he garnered 21% of votes, surpassing other major contenders.
The last time I spoke about Kwankwaso and Peter Obi's merger, I remember saying Kwankwaso is a man of his own. He has ambitions and dreams, and I'm not certain if he is willing to let it go. And I'm going to say it again, if he is not willing to let it go, it is fine. We can't keep pushing and talking about that merger when they haven't decided. The more we talk about it, we don't even know if we are affecting the final decision. So why don't we focus on Peter Obi and campaigning for him? With or without Kwankwaso, Peter Obi will get it right. There are a lot of people, credible people out there who are more than willing to take the vice president's seat. If Kwankwaso says no, fine, but please, let's not lose focus. Our main focus is to get Peter Obi to Aso Rock. Yes, who he picks as vice president is very important, but until they decide, let's pipe down with the Kwankwaso and Peter Obi merger and focus on pushing Kwankwaso. We don't want it to look like Peter Obi is handicapped and he desperately needs Kwankwaso. No. If the merger happens, it's good and fine. But under no circumstances are we going to allow Peter Obi step down and become another person's vice president.
Obi's appeal lies in his commitment to transformative change, resonating with Nigerians seeking an alternative to the status quo. His focus on economic production, resource management, and frugality has earned him widespread admiration, particularly among youths. As 2027 elections draw near, a mightier wave of the Obidient Movement is gradually taking shape.